you know, it's funny down there. It's gone from being when I was going.
Back. Consensual filming.
Huh?
Unconsensual filming.
Unconsensual filming. Getting ready for the shakeout. Sexy pace. Going for the 247 hat on as well. You know,
Fully geared out.
Fully geared out.
Fully geared out.
Get the shoes on as well.
Running clothes.
Yeah. Is it still raining?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Not that bit like the top of their...
My HRV is currently sat at 55.
Is that in the red?
That is in the red.
It's in the extreme red.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing this.
Fuck off.
You've come too far.
I've come way too
Look
far.
at that bot with me.
The body feels good. The body feels okay. Trust me.
Grace, what did you do yesterday?
30k. 3-0.
Yeah, that's more than I've done in probably 4 weeks.
That's what I'm
Look at
saying.
him. Always the professional. As Roy Keane would say, he's a pro.
Should we get a little...
He's such a pro. Tell me how you feeling for tomorrow, mate.
Not too bad. We've had a rough week. I know both me and you have come down with something earlier on in the week, so it might have been something kicking about the buzz gym. I don't know. Michael Sandra, I'm looking at you. But other than that, I kind of got over the worst of that, and I'm feeling not too bad. So as long as the weather holds up tomorrow and we've got a dry-ish race, I think we'll get a PB. The sub 90 is what we're looking for. So yeah, I reckon all steam ahead, and we'll get it tomorrow.
Let's get it.
So, Lou Baker, how are we feeling for the race ahead of us tomorrow?
You know, I'm going to be brutally honest. Not the best preparation we could ever have.
Agreed.
I've been on my arse since probably Monday. But today, I mean, the endorphins have just kicked in.
Yeah.
You know, the shakeout was sick.
There's good vibes in Lisbon, isn't there?
Great vibes.
Yeah.
Torrential rain, which is probably going to be the same tomorrow. But who cares? We go out there and we just give absolutely everything. 123. Let's give it a go. Come on. I can't.
You can.
No, I can't.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, I am, but it's a bit early.
But I mean, listen, you have got to be in the sub 130 pen to get out of this stuff.
You do, yeah.
So it's not.
Hang on, stay there. Look at that, what heroes. Alright, and Lou, look at me, that's it. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. Come on, George. You got this. It's stopped raining. The sun's coming out. Do your best.
Now, as you could probably tell, there isn't any footage from the race or after. And you can probably imagine what happened. So, firstly, I just want to say a massive congratulations to my friend George, who went out there and absolutely smoked his personal best. And it's exactly what he deserved. He ran a fantastic race. And as you're going to learn, this was not the easiest of experiences that you could have when trying to run a half marathon. Let me just explain the situation. So we fly to Lisbon on Saturday morning. We get there about 11. We go to the expo to grab our bib numbers. We then come back and we go for a little shakeout run, which felt great. It was torrential rain the whole weekend. Now, when we're at the expo, we learn we have to get a train. Okay, now I'm obviously going to be in box number 1, so I'm in the first box, but surprisingly, I'm on the first train. So this means I have to get up at like 10 to 7. I have to get the train at 10 to 7, but I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning. We go out for dinner. We're like trying to find a place to eat, and then it ends up us like eating at like 9:30, not getting back till about like 11, and I've got to be up at 5:30. You obviously saw like when we got to the location off the train, it's a great vibe. And then it started raining, and this was the theme throughout pretty much the whole of the weekend. It was torrential rain. We tried prepare as best we could, bin bags, but we didn't think of the most obvious thing. We didn't think about our feet. Now, feet got drenched and it just felt terrible, and we even went and bought like a Vicks Vapor Rub tub from the train station supermarket. And we were like, right, we're going to use that. We're going to get more breathing out of this. And, we were going to breathe cleaner and smoother. And we get to where we're getting our security check done, and the Portuguese police guy is like, no, you cannot take this through. And we're like, what the fuck? So we're at the side of the road, and we're scooping Vicks Vapor Rub out of the tub and like putting it on our vests, and I'm putting it on my face, and I just look cracked up. And I'm not making excuses. What I've come to realize is the preparation was just pretty shit, really. And it's important to realize that I'm someone who is ultra competitive. So I want everything to be done right. And the reason I want everything to be done right is because I want to maximize the opportunity of me getting a good result. I just want to do as best as I can. And I want to run as fast as I can and beat my previous times. And it comes with a lot of learning that you do not run a personal best every single race. And I've learned that not the hard way, but in the easiest way possible. Going into a foreign country, flying out the day before, not getting optimal sleep, not eating the most optimal food, not preparing in the same way I normally would for a UK race, not the right level of caffeine in your system. All of these things culminated in the result being, well, not really what I wanted. But I'm not dwelling. I'm here to realize that all I need to do is just push on to the next one. And I'm excited to go through to a little training block. Obviously, I've got Reading Half Marathon now coming up in the next week, which should be really exciting. I'm running that with a friend. I'm just going to pace her for a sub 2 hour, get her what she needs. And I'm going to take it fairly simple. And we're going to go out to London landmarks, and we're going to do the best job possible with no pressure. It's a charity race. It's not a race where you should expect a personal best. It'll be ultra busy. The route isn't very kind for personal bests. So we're going to go out and have fun. Really, we're going to go and enjoy the sights of London and hopefully raise a lot of money for charity. So if you do want to donate, my link is going to be down in the description to this video. It'd be really appreciated on behalf of me and my family if you did donate to Prostate Cancer UK, which is my cause. But I'm going to talk now about the Lisbon Half Marathon experience. So if you're thinking of doing Lisbon Half Marathon, there's a few things you do have to consider. Number one is the route is a little bit boring. Now, a lot of the route, once you get over the 25th of April bridge, which is absolutely fantastic, by the way, it is a great piece of engineering. It's a feat of engineering. It's 2.2 kilometers long. It's a big bulk of that first 5K. And it's a straight line, straight bridge. And then you come downhill, and then you go round and then back up a slight elevation over the motorway and down into town. Once you get down into town, you're running pretty much on a coastal road. So it's a straight line for about 10 to 15 kilometers. So once you get to the end of that road, you've got to turn back. That last 5K feels like forever. It's about 2.5K of just a straight line. So you have to be prepared for that, and you've got to be mentally prepared. Another thing to consider is also the volume of people. Now, it's an incredibly busy race. There was 20,000 runners there. So what you have to consider is it's on the other side of a river. And the only way to get to that location normally would be either via a train or the bridge. The bridge is obviously shut. So you have to get a train to the other side. You must be prepared to either get up at the crack of dawn or be crammed on a train. And you'll still get to the venue probably an hour earlier than you want to, and you'll be warming up in the space no bigger than your kitchen. And that's no word of a lie. We had probably 10 meters of length to warm up and do strides and get a proper dynamic warm up in. And that's the Lisbon Half Marathon experience. It's a fantastic race, and we were lucky that the only part of the weekend that we were there that it didn't rain was the hour and 28 minutes that I was running for. Genuinely. I wouldn't do it again. Personally, I wouldn't do it again. It's not a race where I think that I enjoyed particularly very much. That might be partly because I didn't get what I wanted, and if I got a personal best, then it might be completely different, and we might be talking about something wholly different. But also, it's just not a route that I would consider to be particularly interesting. But that is Super Half 1 of 6 done. Now, what's next? Obviously, Reading Half Marathon, landmarks, might do Manchester if I get a place. High Rocks is on the agenda. And hopefully next year we tick off Cardiff, Copenhagen and Valencia. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. There's plenty more like this to come. Keep pushing. And if you do want to donate to my London Landmarks cause, then please do use the link down below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.